Windshield repair doesn't have to be rocket science, and relationships aren't built on circuitry.
Whoa!
Well, good ones anyway. You see, the Clearview way is technique and artistry in our craft, performed with both care and consideration of not only your windshield, but of you. Yeah, you, the customer. And while some people may seek guidance, comfort, heck, even TLC from gadgetry like Chip over there, we understand that true business is nothing but personal relationship, and only a person can do that. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, Chip's got a great eye for locating damaging windshields. He just lacks the true finesse of a well-trained technician. We just do things different. Old school, person to person with a Clearview standard.
Getting in there.
Here we go.
And we're at 21 minutes.
Okay. Cool. Red eye. Red eye. Red eye.
Hair lip. Hair lip.
Rolling. Rolling sound. Picture.
Audio up.
Sound.
Right.
Lights. Everything.
So when he taps his foot.
When I tap. Okay, guys. Thank you, Michael. All right. Action. Welcome to Maddogs B-Movie Legends, where we pretty much troll everything, including our own films, and maybe it could end up being one of yours someday. I always roll everything out with a hello, thanks for joining us, and I gotta tell you, if you can hit subscribe and go ahead and subscribe and hit the like, actually, that would be good too. In the meantime, I'm going to introduce two of my besties that have been in the films, like a few films. We got Mike Morass, who's a acting producer on almost every single film we've done. Come on in, Michael. And then Elvis, come on in.
Good buddy.
Bud.
Michael, good to see you.
Good to see you guys.
Yeah.
It's crazy because the movie theater environment is where I met Elvis the first time we showed one of the movies. Four-walled one of our movies at AMC.
It was still Carmike Simmons at the time.
There you go. Oh yeah, that's right. And then
Yeah.
transitioned to and then Michael, you met us in a dark alley.
Yes, when my wife is in Tsunami, but this is the first movie I was in.
This is crazy.
I'm one of the Merwitches, and I'm also the guy that's everywhere at the lecture.
That's right.
Yeah.
He creeps me. He's like camera shy, but he always ends up in camera. So there's the little backstory in this movie was, it wasn't a fluke. It was a very hard film to make because we're filming the Amazon in Colorado. So I think we pulled it off. It was pretty amazing. We had a fake boat on a horse trailer that was kind of the same boat idea we had for that famous movie Jaws, but we called it the Orca. It was just kind of funny. But we had done quite a bit with this film, I think.
A lot of filming locations, if I recall correctly.
Everywhere.
And the canoe scene was a lot of fun, just in that dry riverbed, right down in Colorado Springs.
Yeah, and I did not write this movie. I came up with the concept. We had a writer that was the producer, director, aficionado of everything. But that, for all the traffic jams we had in this film, nobody's ever seen this film. And at least we can talk about it now because it was never released.
Well,
I think,
but you changed it. The original was color, and then as an homage to the 50s
to the
movies, you made it black and white, which adds something to it by taking away the color.
right, and it's kind of like this would be a prequel to Creature from the Black Lagoon.
I'm excited to see it.
Let's do it. Without further ado, let's roll it. I don't know how to swim.
When we were using those, I know that's not really us right now, but when we did have the scuba gear on, that was actually a lot of fun. I remember being in that pond, that cold water pond. Scuba gear, that was a lot of fun.
It was crazy. That pond had stuff in it. I don't know what you guys were swimming in. Oh my gosh.
I got some mistakes. Michael? Okay. Okay, Curse of the Norwich.
It's the third name.
It's the third, one of the many.
I like that. That's a good ad.
Yeah, the guy that filmed this, his name was,
Was?
no, not Marlon Perkins.
It was? It's not in the stomach?
No, his name was Stock Footage. Get it? Stock footage. Well, there you are.
There's Elvis.
Yeah, see that little scar on my stomach there, on my side.
This is in the scene where you basically got cursed. You started turning into a fish man.
Well,
Started
Young man.
Gilman. And there is
we filmed this in a garage. Whose garage was that?
the Adam. He was like the
That's right,
assistant
Adam.
director in the film, and we turned his garage into a voodoo hut.
The black and white's good. I like
What was in that cup?
it. It must have been water. 'Cause I'm a germaphobe. There's no way I could.
There's more than just that. It's like the water, like the lagoon. I don't know what. There's stuff.
Leon again.
There's Leon.
Sugar
Sugar Burger. Because I told him his character name was Burger Niles.
Yeah. And he had all those girls in his hotel, right? At that
Yeah.
penthouse.
We trying to do a horror film, and again, it's a drama. It's like you got to be really picky about your genre when you make a film. And this turned into a drama again. That's the same. I'm not gonna say it's a problem, but that's what Tsunami was like, a horror film that was a drama. So it's like I try to get out of that drama thing. Not that I hate it, it's just hard on a low budget.
Well, I know when you cut it again, you took out a lot of the drama scenes so you could focus more on the monster
Yeah.
aspect.
This is a makeup on, I can't remember her name. If any of you can remember, I can't remember her name, but that was a prosthetic mask she wore, and it was pretty awesome. You wouldn't know it was fake. It was,
Good old Rick again.
yeah, he plays it straight every time. That's Rick as a young age.
Let's face it, cracks in your windshield are going to happen. There's nothing worse than a huge crack, but Clearview has your answer. For only $49.95, Clearview can repair your windshield rather than replace it. And with free mobile service, Clearview comes to you. Isn't that right, Chip? If you have a crack, Clearview's got you covered. Mom said you weren't going to ruin my commercial!
What a stud.
And this was on that fake boat you were just talking about.
Yeah.
On that trailer.
And there's that,
The alley.
the alley where I got maced. Yeah, some cleaning lady came rolling through, and she started cussing me out like I was the guy that did this to her. And she pulled mace out of her pocket and just blasted me in the face with it. And my camera was forever tarnished by it. Like every time I touch it, my hands would burn. That stuff just stuck on me up there. There's the set again.
It's like the mask in the background. Sure.
This is
Top up.
Yeah, it was.
the story is like now, you know, he's connecting the skipper. You said it never made sense with the timeline, but he's in on it to feeding this young lad.
Well, isn't that part of the curse that he was trying to get out of?
Right, exactly.
Sacrificing me?
Yep.
At least my character.
I love the setup of this. The editing was kind of like true drama, back and forth, and you're putting the puzzle together. That worked. How was it felt to do?
I love this one. This was a fun. This is where I got introduced to you and Kathy, and this was a good experience.
Yeah, we have to talk about the contact lens thing there.
Is that? Are we gonna see that here shortly?
Not in this thing. The whole thing for everybody watching this. Elvis had to have black eyes because he's turning into a fish man, and sure enough, he can't handle contact lenses. We held you down against the
Four
floor.
people holding me down. I
And
couldn't do it.
still couldn't do it, so we had the CGI black in his eyes. Thanks for the frame by frame playback.
Hey, I just wanted to make sure you were getting your practice in.
We didn't have trees, so somebody pulled a branch and just held it in front of them.
Is that Jeremy? I don't even remember Jeremy being in this one. Like him?
Excuse me.
Aaron did a really good job. I enjoyed working with Aaron there.
Oh, yeah.
Just film in the parking lot where you're annoying the local businesses.
Yeah, well, we had the bikers kept going behind us, and they'd get mad at us for filming, and we'd have to tell them not to come through while we were filming.
There are the toy guns again.
Brian Janet on the left, the nicest bad guy in the world.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was. Very hard time,
Can't you
Gene.
be mad?
Yeah. They couldn't do it.
Just get angry about something. There's that boat.
We actually had a really nice prop.
Oh, it was guy from the local company built that on top of a horse trailer. Yeah, you're gonna blow the boat up.
The creaking with the boats rocking.
Yeah, that's good sound effects. You have a Foley artist?
So you just drop in sound effects.
Ah,
Wait, it didn't move, so I just moved the camera back.
You're walking away from
Yeah,
it worked.
and then toy, our typical practical toys that we use. I think it looks nice in black and white. I don't know.
This isn't the scene where she climbs on the boat and spits in my mouth. That was,
Well, that'll be on another round, but yeah, that was pretty
I
wicked.
literally threw
got
up when she
PTSD
did
from
that.
that.
I did, yeah. She kept saying, just open your mouth, let me spit in it. Oh.
Did you say you're a germaphobe?
Yes, it was really, really hard. I literally threw up on the side of the boat.
This is kind of creepy here. Mom, hey there. He couldn't be the bad guy. He couldn't be. He's just too nice. He's the nicest rapist I know. But he's just too nice. And he's great because he does sound he does the acting and he gets behind the camera and works hard.
Maybe it makes him a little even more creepy just because he's that way.
Could be. It's always the nice ones.
Yeah.
And he's back.
Nice little fun special effects. Now, Turo, he died a gruesome death, didn't he?
Oh yeah, I think we do have it in this clip, yeah. And then I forgot what her name was. I thought about it. It was gosh, you work with so many
It's
people.
funny, she's telling me to be quiet. She has no dialogue.
I always have them mute in the film. I always kill the audio for one of the actors.
Did we have to go back and refilm this? I can't remember if we went back to that lake to refilm it.
Well, yeah,
Why the
because
bush coming from the right?
it's like, we gotta get that foliage in, and we had to put the boat in the lake, the toy boat. See, remember everything was filmed out of sequence, so this was in a parking lot, and the people jumping in was pretty much the pond that we filmed in. That pond freaks me out.
Yes, it's a retainer pond by the freeway.
Right, so there are fish hooks in it, syringes,
Oh, yeah, it was
used
pretty-
condoms, I don't know what's in there. You guys took the risk. I mean, there was things floating around in there, and I'm like,
It was cold too.
Yeah.
Not as cold as that little pond I
No,
said.
the mermaids just had hypothermia.
well, and you were dunking your head under the water, and I'm like,
No, it's because you had to be swimming under the water towards the camera. They do it on
she was a
purpose.
sport. She was a sport. She went in not barefooted with sneakers and a guy. I don't know if you want to do that.
Yeah.
You're
You're one of those.
one of the.
What's screeches?
Yeah, this is where we're dunking our heads in the water because we have to sneak up on her.
And we had the image out of her mouth because she'd always puff her cheeks up before she'd go in. She's trying so hard not to do that.
So this is when I turn into the actual Burwicks, right? And then
Yes.
Ben takes over. He's in the costume.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. That's kind of freaky.
That's a really good job the way we ran it. I love it. You did a great job. on
There
it.
goes Ben.
Didn't he say that when he was underwater, he came out, his mask was really heavy and it was falling off?
Oh yeah, it
And
would
he couldn't
always.
see.
He couldn't see.
Yeah.
Which is everything. Anytime we use the creature, nobody can see out of the costume.
And wearing the ring.
Yep. Looks like that hurt.
Yeah. And still twitching.
It has that old feel to it, the music and
Yeah.
everything. I'm glad I was able to finish this because it bothered me forever. So we got
Here we are going underwater again.
That's you in there, isn't it? And we filmed all the underwater scenes at a scuba diving.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh. And Ben, coming out of the water once, killed the drone because he couldn't see it.
Yep.
He
He
did.
plummeted into
He
the water.
walked into
There
it.
goes $3,000.
Oh, here's where he kills me. That wasn't me.
Oh, he's dead. Arturo's dead.
Yeah.
I mean, this plays out good.
Yeah, really.
Yeah,
This
you
is
know.
exciting. Finally get to see it on the big screen.
It's crazy. And Ben, poor Ben, was like, couldn't really take cues because he couldn't really
Couldn't
hear.
see.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Yeah.
See or hear.
I said, play it like Hannibal Lecter, so he licks his wrist. I don't remember Hannibal Lecter doing that.
Right after he broke the handcuffs.
Yeah, he's muscular too.
Hey, at least he's getting dressed up to go out tonight?
Well, it's like, I think the jacket has some relevance to who he is. I never died. I didn't write the script, so.
That little gun against the big gun. Which
Yeah.
one do you think's gonna actually win this battle?
Yeah.
He's touching the hot
small
smell.
gun, obviously.
Alright.
I mean, there was
Was
so
it
much
Becca?
going
Was her
on.
name Becca?
Becca, yes. I mean, when I'm looking at it, saying, "Dang, man, we pulled some."
Good special effects, and they weren't even, not a lot of CGI on it.
No, it was practical. Yeah, we pulled that from Jaws. He's gone under the boat.
But he doesn't end up saying we need a bigger boat.
No, we should add it. Yeah, we should add it.
Well, but what if we said you're gonna need a bigger gun? Jurassic Thunder or
Jurassic Thunder, yeah. I mean, this all worked out. Like the timing and everything is just typical of like a.
The clicking, is that from like Predator?
Yeah, I mean, it's like a velociraptor.
I think you shut the door. This will stop him.
Yeah. Come on, get mad. Well, that boat floats on such shallow water.
Well, I remember we were doing the scuba diving scene. We were on the parking lot. You just had to jump on the ground and
Right.
we dubbed it later. It looked like we were actually getting into the water.
I think it's like got good timing. I mean, it's got like after a few movies, Elvis and Michael, I think you'd agree. The timing got better. We started getting it, like the pacing.
Absolutely.
Still needs work, but it's getting better each time.
Is this when Brian, hopefully not spoiler alert, loses his heart?
Yeah, his heart wasn't
And
in
his
the
hat.
picture.
I think at that point the gun's not going to do any good.
And hitting him with this.
Yeah.
He's kind of like your commando fight. You get the Indiana Jones punches.
The blood.
Oh, I love it.
That is creepy.
Yeah, he finally, at the last frame of his role, he would say that. There's your
Now, what was
Eat
it?
your heart out, baby.
So what was that?
Oh, gross.
No,
Was it liver
raw.
from the deli?
No, it was a sponge dumped
Oh.
into like syrup. Remind you, we're not going in with science. We're just like, whatever works.
That's a nice spider effect.
It was an add-in. Yeah. I tried to like, I always try to dress a scene up to give it a little more.
It's not you.
She actually gets away though, doesn't she?
No,
No.
he doesn't get away. She kind of gets.
Oh, that's right.
There's only one person who lived, if I remember right.
And it's Aaron.
Yeah.
Liz.
Such a violent movie.
Blame the director.
Very boring.
How about the writer? We just go, yeah. The underwater.
Are they dead?
There, yeah, I think the curse is lifted or something. There's Arturo
Yeah.
mauled out
Now this was actually filmed on the parking lot.
in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So we're doing the up and down angles because you could see a building, so I had to drop the cameras low. And this is just a makeshift lagoon that we created digitally. Ow.
Wow, this gentleman.
Yeah, Rick's good stuff. I've done 3 movies with him now with you, Milko.
He plays it solid. That's what I say in every movie.
Well, he's straight and solid, yeah.
Yeah, he plays it straight and hard. Like I always say, he reminds me of a 50s, 60s actor who was.
Yeah, no, that was a lot of fun. I remember working with him on Ghosters. Hopefully another movie you're gonna.
Yes, we're definitely gonna.
Troll? Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna troll it. Remember all the business people are in the local because of the parking lot? So what are you doing here? I said, oh, I'm a high school student making movies.
Oh, you're graduating this year? What's keep holding you back?
Yeah, I haven't made a good enough movie yet. Excuse me.
Right the temper there.
That's good work. Let's go hand in hand.
Just grabbing that hook there. I can't really see.
Yeah, what am I grabbing? Yeah, he did a good job, man.
Yeah.
He had that spider sense where he could just figure it out after a while. Like again, everything that we did in this film had like, we didn't know how we were gonna pull it off, but it's like all basically timing, right? You
Yeah.
time your edits.
So intense. You got out of there. That's a good special effect that you got going on.
Oh
there.
yeah, I know that worked out.
I mean, we didn't have a boat, didn't have a lake.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
didn't have a bomb.
Kind of worked out, and in the end, it worked out. You know, like I always said, the music at the end, because I reworked all the music, felt like a Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Just reminded me of, if you really listen to it, just kind of got that vintage in the seas type.
Oh, there's that sat phone.
Sat phone and I found the cure. Yeah, thanks. You're like an hour late.
But again, she's got the scar on her too, right? She's turning into it.
You kind of ruined it for the audience. Yes, she
Spoiler
has
alert.
the scar.
But she's gonna be a better version of the cursed Norwich.
I mean, technically we could have pushed this further, but it does leave it on a question mark, which is always good.
So where is she going?
Well, she's
So
The
like
turning
boat's
waves.
safe and she's walking in the water.
She's one with the fish. She's floating away. And now the curse is dead, yet there's more merwitches coming around. Like, check this out. Oh yeah, they're tagging her.
Yeah, that's
They're
right.
like,
More to come behind us, right?
Yeah, if you watch, you can see them. They're coming out of the water.
Yeah, they
pulling
are.
out.
Holes.
Oh, big tadpole. Look, that's all we had money for. She's swimming away.
Well, he did a really good job on this one. This was a really fun one to be a part of.
That was a fun one.
Yeah.
You know, it's like kudos written by Jonathan Aguero and Julie. They did put in a
Elvis?
lot of
Well, I did not like this. Yeah, I
Really?
like that ending there.
Yeah, I
We were
worked
looking
it.
into our signatures, right? Like the Star Trek.
Yeah, it's kind of like we never got to do that, but I just kind of did the old treasure map feel thing, you know. It just felt right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, again, we're not talking about science, it's just entertaining, right?
Right.
And I'm glad we did this film. You know, every film, whether it's a struggle to do, you're gonna learn so much from it. You're gonna take that with you for the rest of your life. And it's an educational resource for people to watch what you did and like train them to maybe not do what you did or to do what they should do, is just follow their passion and do it. Pick up the camera and just film it, right?
Yeah.
That's it. See, Kathy.
Yeah,
Kathy,
congrats to Kathy. If you
right.
put a cast together like that, it's
Yeah,
gotta be a lot
Kathy.
of work.
But like you said, this one was filmed in color and was, what, 90 minutes, and you changed the black and white and cut it down to 80, 70 something.
Yeah.
But just make it tighter, make it work better.
Yeah,
And then I love the black and white.
It worked. I mean, it was, it felt right. It's vintage, why not?
Right.
And this movie will never see the day of light, unfortunately, but I think with our show, at least we can bring
The
that.
Baita was Tabitha.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Was that the witch woman?
I think so.
Yeah, she was.
Yes.
And she was also the one that got into that little creek with me. Really, really
Right.
cold.
Right. That's it. I love you guys, man. You did a great job.
That was awesome. Thanks for
We
inviting me.
climbed mountains on this one.
Yeah.
But it is something new, man. We're just gonna start picking apart our movies, and I ain't gonna be like dominating anger towards it. I think it's just fun to go back and say, you know, we're gonna not pick it apart in the sense that we're trying to destroy it. We're just, you know, it's like ultimately I think I would like to look at more movies because you have this whole landscape of filmmakers, all different styles, you know. I think every movie is great because it comes from a creator that has their own vision.
Absolutely.
It's open doors, man. So guys, thanks again.
It's been fun. Twizzle stick before I go?
No, I
Okay.
don't want that stuff.
All
Thank you,
right.
Michael, Elvis,
We'll
thank
see
you
you later.
again. This is Milko Davis, Mad Dog Milko, the B Movie Legends show. Hit the like and subscribe. We'll see you back. Okay.
Woo! 6 o'clock, straight up.
6 of us, we do pick up Quick Break and then do the
Star Wars.
Star Wars one. And that's Heath.
Okay.
That's gonna be you and
Drew.
And Drew.
Yeah.
So we do Drew and.
You're up next.
Well, this has been fun, guys. I really appreciate you inviting me, letting me be a part of this. I'm gonna hit the road again.
You did a phenomenal job, man.
I'm
This
looking
is-
forward to seeing this.
It's gonna go to bed together quick. You know, I'll put them all together in one week.
Yeah.
And we found out we can actually, in 4 hours, we can do.
Good audio now, huh?
Yeah,
we
it's
had to
been
redo
super
one.
clean the entire time.
We can actually do 6.
All the way
So
through.